Would Beethoven be alive today, he would be so famous that he couldn't walk the streets. Everybody would recognize him and he would need police escorts to move around. Now that Beethoven actually once really needed during his life, but not for protection, but to take him to prison. The usual image of Beethoven is that of a grumpy man with frowned eyebrows and an out-of-bed hairstyle. And partly I think that image is right, especially Beethoven as an older man in around 1820.
What?
It also answers to the romantic idea of an artist, someone who is so possessed by his work that he doesn't care about his looks and whose bad behavior is largely compensated by the beauty and genius of his works. And Beethoven was that romantic artist. The Viennese people were used to their famous citizen walking around like a sort of tramp with a dirty grey overcoat and a wrinkled top hat at the back of his head, humming melodies. But in around 1821 in Wiener Neustadt, his presence provoked a whole different reaction. As the story goes, Beethoven was in Wiener Neustadt, just below Vienna, in around 1821. He was working there, he hadn't eaten all day long and he went for a walk. But because he didn't live there, he didn't know the way. So he got a bit hungry, he got lost and started peering into the windows of people's homes. A policeman saw him do so and thought he was a tramp and arrested him for vagrancy. Especially, I guess, when Beethoven started declaring that he was Beethoven, the policeman must have been sure that he arrested a madman. But the policeman soon discovered that he made a true mistake arresting Beethoven because Beethoven really drove the people at the station crazy. In the end, Herr Herzog came to his rescue, the city musical director, and bailed him out. He took him to his home, presented a nice dinner for him, gave him new shiny clothes, his best room, and the next morning even the city's mayor came to apologize and offer Beethoven a police escort back home to Vienna. Surprisingly, it wouldn't be the last time Beethoven visited a jail. Or at least, artistically, he would get back to prisons. Because also in modern times, his only opera, Fidelio, which is set in a prison, is actually performed in prisons with real inmates quite often. I discovered that in 2018 it was done in Peru, and in the beginning of this year, the Berliner Philharmoniker made a production with real inmates at the Tegel prison in Berlin. No less than 12 performances were scheduled, and that is even more than a regular opera house would do. Speaking of Beethoven's only opera Fidelio, that will be the subject of the next video of this series, Beethoven 250 in 52 posts. So stay tuned by subscribing to my YouTube channel, support it by making a donation via Tiki or PayPal, and promote it by liking the video and sharing it with your friends. See you later!